welcome back to yoga. My name is Shannon and I'm so glad that you're here joining me in another beautiful South Florida winter day and making this time for yourself. So always remember to listen to your body, do what you can, and especially if you have any prior injuries, let that be your guide. So if you have a cranky shoulder, hip, knee, back, elbow, ankle, listen to that above what I say, because you have to live in this body tomorrow. I'll be gone and you'll be going, why did I listen to her if my knee hurts? So always listen to your body. It knows best and it knows what life experience you've been through. If there's been car accidents, injuries, what have you, okay? So we're gonna start sitting comfortably. Sit all the way back in your chair. Your back is comfortably supported. Your shoulders are resting. Your feet are dropping down away from your knees, heels towards the floor. If you feel like you're tensing up your calves, you can always put a little folded up towel or blanket or something underneath your feet for support. A phone book, a block, a book. Take a deep breath in, exhale and sigh it out. Letting your shoulders and elbows drop down away from your ears. And just taking a sacred pause, a time just for you to check in and feel the current state of your body-mind. Noticing what's happening in your thoughts, what the mind is saying or doing. I'm beginning to see if we notice any connection between the state of our mind and feeling and sensation in our bodies. So perhaps you notice that when your mind is still, your body is calm and relaxed. And when your mind is agitated, so is your body. Perhaps not. Simply breathe and observe and see what's true for you in this moment. Softening any tension that you find and simply feeling what there is to feel. One more slow, gentle, deep breath. Let it all go. Slowly begin to let your eyes open, maybe fluttering them once or twice before they come all the way open. And then we'll come gently forward towards that front edge of the chair, if that's safe for your back. Feet under your knees, hands in your lap. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, bring your chin towards your chest. Inhale back into center, and on an exhale, look gently and slowly back over your right shoulder, gently keeping your left shoulder back. So not twisting, just rotating your head. Inhale through the middle, exhale the other way. One more time to each side, go slow. If you get dizzy or lightheaded, make it a smaller or more gentle motion. So maybe keep your eyes in the middle and just go a few inches to one side. Don't push so far and don't move your eyes. If it's safe, we're going to circle your head. If it's not safe, again, keep it still or small. Keeping your eyes on one stable point can help. And then take a deep breath in and slowly go the other way. Just exploring where it's safe. Come back into center and begin to shrug your shoulders up and down. And again, you could do this warm up with your back resting against the seat back, if that's better. So if you have some low back and neck issues and you feel better with your back supported, keep it back for this beginning part. Inhale first. Now we're going to try and round. So you want to be on the front edge of the chair for your cat and cow curls. So you have space to lean back. Inhale, straighten your spine. I'm just going to turn so you can see what I'm doing. Exhale, lean back and round. Let's try two more. Breathe in and out. One more deep breath, just seeing where you can. Go. Hands slide in as you straighten up, and then hands slide away as you lean back. all the way up, breathing in. Pause for a moment. And we're going to take your feet wider. So you can just heel toe them out. And then bringing your right hand over your right thigh, right forearm over your right thigh. Inhale your left arm out and up, and exhale into side stretch. You can reach straight up or over towards your left ear. Maybe even roll that top shoulder back. If it's too much, don't do it. Or maybe play with a little wiggle front and back. Breathe in, breathe out. Make sure you're not pushing past your end range of motion, past where your body says it's safe to go. And then push through your right arm, reach through the left. Inhale up, reach up through your head. Exhale over to the other side. Do what you can. Breathe in and out. Just seeing where it's safe to go. Maybe it's nice to move that arm around instead. So play with it. Maybe you just want to wiggle your fingers. When you're ready, reach through your head, reach through the right fingertips, push through the left hand and foot, and release. Now we're going to keep that right leg out to the side, heel toe, or bring the left leg around, and we're going to rotate just to the right. So bring your right leg all the way around if you can, and drop your left knee down towards the ground. It's up to you if you want your toes tucked under or untucked. See what feels better. Inhale, reach your left arm forward, and exhale, side stretch. Breathe in as you come up and out, and exhale, reach over towards the chair back. If it's not too much, if it would feel nice, you can also try dropping the knee down as you reach your fingers up so we get a deeper stretch along the side. If that's too much for your hip, don't do it. Maybe pause and breathe. One more breath. If you want to stay, you can. If not, push down through that right hand to help you come up. You can release if you're getting any issues in your foot or arch. Remember, you can always untuck the toes. If it's safe, we're going to see if we can catch the foot. So maybe you can reach underhanded or overhanded, and maybe you can kind of gently push your knee back and push the foot into your hand. If that's too much of a reach or it hurts anything, then maybe you can try your yoga strap, or maybe you have a piece of fabric at home that's sturdy enough that would work, or a tie or a belt. Anything that would handle that for you, that would reach the gap, will do. Excuse me. And you can wrap that around the top of your foot, and then just see where you can go. Elbow can be up, or just wherever you feel safe, up, down, or out to the side. See what feels better to your shoulder and elbow and wrist. And then when you're ready, release. If it doesn't work, don't do it. We're going to try the other way. So take your time, go slow, do what you can, and breathe. And we're going to start dropping that right knee down. So maybe this is just where you feel good, right here, with your fingertips out to the side. And you take 2 or 3 breaths here, or you keep one hand on the chair back and one hand on the seat. So if this is good, stay here and breathe. If you like playing with adding the shoulder and fingers and the reach, you want to add the little side stretch as we go over towards the chair back. Maybe that's nice. Maybe you want to drop the knee and gently open and lengthen that whole right side. Maybe you want to pause and breathe in. You could look up if you don't have high blood pressure, you don't get dizzy, you don't get lightheaded. And then push through your left hand, reach through your right as you come out. If it's safe, we're going to try reaching for that foot. Again, try your strap if it feels like it's too much. And sometimes you can reach the foot, but the angle that you get with the strap might feel better. So try different things. See what's good for you and your body. Just because you did it yesterday doesn't mean your body wants to do it today. Take one more breath wherever you feel safe, and then release. And remember, if you don't feel safe and it's too much, don't do it. Excellent. Come back into center. Take a deep breath in and cat stretch. And if at any point we're doing something that's too much, you can sit in the chair and rest and catch your breath. And just feel your body breathing. Or you can try something else that feels intuitive to you. If you're like, I don't like that, but I think this would be good. We'll try it. Just rest and breathe. Shoulders supported, hips supported, low back relaxed, heels dropping down towards the mat, soft jaw and forehead. Notice that breathing is happening. Notice how you feel now compared with the beginning of class. Also notice if we ran any red lights, if we did anything that was too much, you felt dizzy, you felt lightheaded, your heart rate was too high, it was a little much for your low back or your shoulder or wrist. Make note of that and be kind and compassionate with yourself, knowing that you can only do what you can do today, and that pushing it is likely to cause injury, and then you won't be able to do it tomorrow or next week. So just do what you can and don't stress about the rest. We're going to come towards that front edge of the chair. Make sure your knees are directly over your ankles and your hips are in line with your knees. So we're making kind of like an L, right? With the knees and hips and ankles. Hands come up shoulder high if you can. Deep breath in as you reach up, heels to head. Exhale from below your belly button, leaning forward and seeing if you can push the ground away with your feet and rise. Deep breath in with your straight spine. Exhale, sit back. So keep it right in front. I'm just coming around to the side so you can see better, because I know you can't see through me. Breathe in, lengthen. Breathe out as you lean forward, push through your feet and rise. Breathe in with your straight spine. As you breathe out, lower belly in. Reach your tailbone and hips way back. So weight's in the heels, but the toes are still pushing down. Beautiful. As you get used to this movement, if you need to check and make sure that the chair is there in the beginning, that's okay. As you get more comfortable with this motion and you've done it a few times, you'll start to feel more safe and secure about where the chair is. So I started this with my seniors here in Florida in my chair class. And in the beginning, I got a lot of your kind of crazy looks. And by the end of the third season, I have some ladies that were up and down 20 times. 20. So I was very proud of them, and I hope they're very proud of themselves too. We're going to try one more. Exhale up. Woo. Inhale first, exhale back. Remember, if that's too much, don't do it. Lower belly in to support your low back when we're lifting and lowering, and release. Woo, we should be feeling warm now. Wiggle your toes. Feel it in your knees and calves and thighs. Take a deep breath in and round. Excellent. Inhale, lengthen and reach. Let it all go. We're going to find our way up to standing and keep it up this time. And remember, if that's too much and you can just do it once or twice, that's great. Do what you can today. Tomorrow's another day. As long as you keep practicing, you'll get stronger. And before you know it, you'll be doing more and more, just like my ladies here in Florida. I actually had quite a few gentlemen in that class as well, too. So we're going to find balance behind the chair. Again, I'm going to turn sideways just so you can see better, but you are welcome to just come behind your chair. Do what's good for you, okay? So start to find your balance, front to back, left to right, spread your toes. Take a deep breath, soften. Make sure that you're not lifting the front legs of the chair. You want to keep all 4 feet of the chair on the ground at the same time. So with your right hand on the chair, we're going to shift in towards the chair a little bit and bring your left knee out to the side for tree. So maybe you feel best with the ball of the foot and all 5 toes on the mat or on the ground. And then you can reach your left fingertips up and open out to the side as you gently drop through your left shoulder and elbow. Breathe in and out. Keep your right shoulder soft. And if you feel that you'd like to test balance, maybe come onto your calf. With your eyes on a still point, if it feels really safe, maybe bring your right hand to fingertips. Or maybe just 2 or 3 fingertips, or 1 fingertip. Maybe it could even float up. Maybe not today yet, that's okay. Take one more deep breath in, reaching up through your head, out through your fingers, and then release, and we're gonna switch sides. Breathe out, whoo, circle your right ankle, knee, and hip, our standing leg. Maybe go the other way if that would feel good. Get water whenever you need it. Make sure you don't overheat. And then we're gonna find center again. Breathe out. Let go of your breath. Settle from head to toe. And now begin to shift into the left foot, finding tree with your right, just being careful with your knee if the chair is still on your right side. Breathe in and out and go where you can go. Some of my chair students surprise me with how strong and flexible they are. So if you think that it would be good to maybe even bring that foot up to your inner thigh, if your body lets you bend that way, that's a choice too. Just try to stay off your knee. It's not good to put pressure on the knee. We want to be above or below. Tip of the big toe. Contest balance as well. If you're not quite ready for the calf, but you feel like you'd like to move beyond the ball of the foot, maybe go for the tip of your toe. Inhale, release out and down. Woo. And exhale, move your standing leg. Ankle, knee, and hip. Breathe. Relax your shoulders, your chest, your upper back, your throat, your jaw, your forehead. Maybe wiggle your hips a little bit. Shoulders. Take a breath. Sigh it out. Let it go. So we're going to turn to face the chair. So again, you can have it like this. I'm just going to turn sideways because I know you can't see through my chair, so you don't know what's going on behind there. If it's safe, both hands on the chair. Make sure the front feet stay on the ground. Step your right leg back. Inhale first. Exhale, drop your right heel down. And we're just going to work through the back of this right hip and calf and thigh. So inhale, lift up. Exhale, push your heel down. Let's try 2 more. Breathe in and out. Stay soft in your shoulders, throat, forehead, face, and jaw. Beautiful. Now we're going to hold it here, heel down. Front toes soft. Lower belly in. Maybe lean forward if it's safe. Don't if it's not. We're just getting that nice stretch down the back of the right leg. Ooh, gently being kind to this knee. We're going to step up and switch sides. Use your chair. Keep all 4 feet on the ground. That front knee, we want to circle around first. So circle your ankle, knee, and hip. And then we're going to switch sides. Deep breath in, step back. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Let's try a few more. Breathe out. And in. Staying soft in your fingers and hands and wrists, noticing if you're gripping and squeezing the chair. We're going to drop the heel now and notice if your shoulders are up by your ears. See if you can drop them down towards your hips and feet. Relax any gritting in your teeth and jaw. Ooh, soften your face. Notice if you're squeezing the floor with your toes or if your knee is really tight, rocked in or rocked out. 1 more breath. Step it up and circle the front knee. So once you step up, we're going to release that front ankle, knee, hip, and thigh. Woo. Lovely. If you'd like to sit and catch your breath, you're welcome to. If you liked that dancer stretch seated, we're going to try it again. So this is just another variation. Maybe it works for you, maybe it doesn't. We're going to stand on one foot and bend the other one and catch if you can. Take a deep breath in and then start to push your foot into your hand. Maybe even lean forward. So some of you might like to turn the chair sideways and bring your hand down. You could use the chair back to support your arm and see if this is a yes. If it's not, don't force it. Remember that you can always use your strap wrapped around the top of your foot. So, maybe you want to make a little loop with your strap and then you want to just kind of carefully lasso the top of your foot. And then push your foot into the strap. And maybe have that forearm on the chair back. Just try and prevent those front feet from popping up on you. Sometimes it's better in the seat, but if that's too far, stay on the back and be careful. When you're ready, we're going to switch sides. Breathing in, breathing out. Just turning any which way that you feel safe and supported. Letting your body be your guide. And breathing your way through. When you're ready, release. And we're going to come around behind the chair, if you're not there already, for goddess. So for goddess, we're going to take the feet wide, toes in, heels out, and see if we can squat down. When you squat down in goddess, try not to stick your butt out behind you. You want the sensation more of your tailbone tucked under, right? Chest lifted, head lifted, but knees pulled back towards your pinky toes. Breathe. Now I'm going to turn to the front. I know you can't see through the chair, but I want you to see which way my toes are pointed. So try not to point your toes in and heels out. We want it the other way. Heels in and toes out. So your hips are rotated open. Breathe. You can scoot the chair away if it's too close to you. And now maybe lift your right hand up. If you can, switch to the left hand. Beautiful. Maybe both hands are safe. Maybe not today. Maybe you're on 1 or 2 or 3 fingertips. If it's safe, maybe you can lift the heels. Both hands up, or one hand on the chair, or both hands on the chair. And then release your heels down if you chose to lift them. Turn your toes in, and we're going to spin the chair to the side. Take a deep breath in. Come onto your hands. And then just where it's safe, hands or elbows or forehead down. I know some of my chair yogis are flexible enough to slide the chair out and drop your head even lower, just holding onto the legs. So only go where you feel safe and comfortable today. Making sure we don't fall is always priority number 1. Stable and safe. When you're ready to come out, if you're holding the legs, you can pull down on them, being careful of your head, making sure we don't hit it on the seat as we come up. Once you get about halfway up, if you need to pull the chair in closer, do. You can use the seat and back and gently push down as you heel toe or step in. And then when your feet are under your hips, toes are spread, push the ground away, push the chair away as you roll up. Take a breath. Soften. Make sure you won't hit your knees on the chair, so step back if you need to. Inhale first, exhale, circle your hips, knees, and ankles slowly to one side, the back, and the other side. Inhale at the front and reverse, getting into that outer hip, that sciatic nerve and IT band area, opening up that lower back, kind of L4, L5 spot, the other IT band and sciatic spot. Rock it out, and we're gonna come to seated. Believe it or not, I get most of those aches and pains, so I'm pretty familiar with what helps them feel better. If you want to do one more cat stretch at the front before you scoot all the way back, feel free. Yes. And then we're going to take our Shavasana. So normally we do Shavasana in the chair for chair yoga. And if you're comfortable sitting like this, that's great. Stay here, close your eyes, rest. If you're not, then you can come, if you want to try something different today, we can come onto the floor. So if you have your yoga mat, you can spread your mat out. In my case, my carpet is clean. I just cleaned it. So I'm going to use the chair to very carefully help me down onto the ground. And then, once I'm on my knees, I'm going to use the chair to help me onto my bottom. And I'll come out the same way that I came in. Just reverse everything at the end. So don't worry about how you'll get up right now. And then if it's a yes, you can put your calves and knees up over the chair and gently find your way onto your back and rest with your palms up and your shoulders down. Feel your body breathe in. Feel your body breathe out. Allow your hips and shoulders and head to get heavier and heavier and heavier. So once again, if you have blood pressure issues, if you get dizzy, if you get lightheaded, vertigo, it may not be the best idea to lay down. You may feel better taking your rest position seated with your head up over your hips and your shoulders resting against the chair back. Whatever you choose, feel your body breathe in. Feel your body breathe out. Soften, surrender, and let go. deep breath. Let it all go. Very slowly and gently begin to move your fingers and toes. Take a few more deep breaths. Let your eyes gently flutter open. And then if it's a yes, we're going to start to bend the knees in towards your chest, just wherever they can go. And you can start to push the chair away with your fingers or feet, whatever you can reach. You're going to softly hug in your shins or thighs and roll onto your right side, right arm overhead. Feel your body breathe in and out. And then gently and slowly push the ground away as you find your way up to seated. Go slow, take your time, especially if you get dizzy or lightheaded. You can pull the chair back towards you. We're going to hang on to the seat and back and push down and see if we can get one knee underneath us. Just one knee. And once you're on one foot and one knee, start to take your hands and push down into the chair. Tuck the back toes under, lift that knee, scoot that back foot in. And then you can use the seat and back to help you up and back into seated. So don't feel like you have to face any which way. You do what's comfortable. Close your eyes. Let your breath fall out. Take a breath or two here. Just feeling your body and feeling it breathe. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Peace to you, peace to your loved ones, and peace to our beautiful earth. The light within me bows before the light within you. Thank you so much for joining me, and have a wonderful day.